guys, welcome to aclaireytale and welcome to weekly vlog number 6. Oh no, it's that week where I haven't got another hand. There we go, week 6. It's already Monday evening. Simon's just got home from work and he's got the tea on. He's a good one, isn't he? And this week I am just going to stay here with him for the week, so it might be a bit of a quieter week this week than my previous vlogs, but we do have a few things planned. We're going to go to Hull, and at the weekend we're going to go to Whitby, which I'm really excited about. It's another Yorkshire coastal town. I've never been before and it's meant to be really beautiful, so that should be really good at the weekend. So I don't start my job until 3 weeks today, so I thought I might as well stay here with Simon, and then next week I will travel home just to have a bit of time to get used to routine and being at home, for getting the frame of mind to start work. So yeah, I'm just gonna relax this week, enjoy my last bits of freedom and fun employment. But no, I'm really excited about starting my role as well, really excited about that. I'm just gonna take every moment I can to enjoy this week, because I won't have this much time again once I start work and everything, and house moving. I'm going to be very busy. We even said we might actually get the bikes out at some point as well and have a little ride down the seafront here, so it should be a nice week. I've stupidly just set up my computer and my phone to have software updates at the same time. We're watching Only Connect, and there's a High School Musical question on it.
What about that group?
Yes!
And what about the turquoise group? Troy, Shan, Gabriella, Taylor.
I made myself saying, are they characters from High School Musical?
Yes!
High School Musical.
So Simon's making us hot chocolates for a little snack.
Would you like option 1 or option 2?
I'll go for option 2.
Option 2?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm going to have mint choc, option 1.
Option 1. So let me show you how we choose what Disney movie we're going to watch in the evening. So what I've done is I've put a pile separate, I've done this a few weeks ago, of all the new DVDs I've got for my birthday. We've maybe seen them before, maybe we haven't, but they're just all in their cellophane still. So I've got those in a separate pile, and then what happens is Simon picks up 2 at a time, and then I choose either left or right, and if he agrees with me, then it goes through. If he doesn't agree with me, then both will go through. So I'll show you. For example, we've got here Little Mermaid and Bolt. I think I'd choose Bolt.
Yeah, I choose Bolt. I haven't seen that before.
So that goes in a separate one. Ooh. Brother Bear.
Yeah, I
not seen that.
There's no controversy at all.
No controversy. Lion King.
Jungle Book, like, yeah, I agree.
Sleeping Beauty.
Oh no, I haven't seen Wreck-It Ralph, so...
I knew that wouldn't agree.
Winnie the Pooh's the odd one out.
Odd one out, okay.
I have to do a 3 at a time one.
Brother Bear.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering why you were thinking then.
I didn't realise it picked up Sleeping Beauty. Well, we got Winnie the Pooh and...
Oh, Bolt.
Yeah.
Lion King.
Oh, I want Wreck-It Ralph because I've seen Lion King.
Oh, gonna mix it up again. Brother Bear.
Okay, yeah, I agree. This is tough for me because I haven't seen either of these.
Bolt. Oh, I saw Wreck-It Ralph recently, so Bolt.
Yeah, okay. So we're down to the last 2.
Last 2. Ooh, 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 ooh. Should we go for Brother Bear?
Yeah, I think we might do actually.
Yeah, something new?
Okay, but I'll keep Bolt on top now.
Okay. Well, do you want to watch Bolt?
No, we'll watch Brother Bear.
Okay. That is how we choose what DVD to watch. Good morning. I'm just getting ready to go to the gym. It's so hard when you've not been for a while. I've not been for about a week or so, that to get that energy to go, to find that motivation. But I found it today. I'm gonna go and I might take you along, show you those lovely views from the coast. The main reason why I want to go as well is I've only got a week left in Bridlington, as I sort of keep saying, and I really want to make the most of the gym that we have here. It's so good. The Bridlington Leisure Centre is one of the best leisure centres I've ever been to, so I really want to make the most of that while I go home a week today, a week Tuesday, so I need to book my train ticket actually. I'm going to book that tonight. Wondering what I do in the gym. I did a 15-minute run. I usually do 30, but I was bored. 15-minute run. I did 10 minutes rowing, then I did 20 minutes on the cycle, then I did 5 minutes cross trainer, just a sprint for 5 minutes so that my arms were warmed up to do some muscle things, bicep curls, all that tricep stuff, all that sort of stuff. And then I did a bit of workout on the floor, so some abs stuff, and that's it. Nothing too strenuous, nothing too crazy. Another morning, a different coloured gym top. I'm gonna go to the gym this morning. I won't take you with me, I took you last time. So I had a really relaxing morning. It's 11 o'clock now. I have just relaxed. I've stayed in bed. I had breakfast in bed. I watched a bit of YouTube. I was catching up with Charlotte's weekly vlog, and yeah, I just had a really nice chill. It's something I'm just trying to make the most of while I can, while I don't have the job. The next few weeks is going to be pretty busy when I get back home as well. We've got lots to do when I get back to Liverpool, so in these last few days I'm just really enjoying my slow starts. But I am going to the gym now. I'm not that lazy, I promise. And oh, last night Simon and I finished watching Brother Bear. We started it the night before, but we finished it last night. That movie is so good. It actually did have a slow start, and I think that's probably why we stopped it and didn't carry on, otherwise we would have carried on. But that ending was so emotional, and it got me and Simon thinking that we think it's probably one of the most underrated Disney movies going. That and Emperor's New Groove. Let me know below what you think's the most underrated Disney movie, because I'd love to know. We're slowly making our way through all the Disney movies, and those two so far we've just enjoyed just as much as the big classics. It's weird because I'd never seen Brother Bear, but I knew the two Phil Collins songs, you know, On My Way and Welcome to My Family. I knew them, so they must be in the park somewhere. I can't pinpoint where, but I knew them somehow. But yeah, that was such a good Disney movie. I've actually got the music on. Well, I did have the music on now, getting ready for the gym. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym now. I've got a project to do when I get back, which I'll show you. I have showered and feeling super fresh from the gym session. Let me show you what I'm gonna do today. So this is my massive bag of pins. Simon got me this. It's from one of the cast member shops. It's in Company D in Epcot, and it's been embroidered cast member on. I love it to bits. Anyway, inside I have all the pins that I own in order of when I got them. However, I also have, let me show you this big bag of pins from my year in Florida that I just got back from, that's in no order. I've got to work out the order and place them into this binder. I don't know whether would it be boring for me to show you this binder in a separate video? I don't know, I feel like it would be, but let me know below if you'd like to see a separate video on just my pins alone. But this is pretty much what it looks like. This is my binder of pins. So let me know if you'd like to see them in detail, but I feel like it might be a bit boring, but let me know anyway. So yeah, let's sort out this year, my year in pins. So in the back of my sort of pin binder, I have all these pins for trading. But look at these. Does anyone remember when hotels used to have room keys? Look at all these. This was from my first program, all the hotels I stayed in. And then yellow meant club level. So that was club level yacht club, I think, or yes, it must have been. Club Level Yacht Club in 2013. Isn't that mad? Oh look, amongst all the pins I have to sort out, I've got this magnetic badge and it's for your car. So maybe I could put that on my new car. I don't know whether English cars are different to American, but I'll see if I can find a home for that. And this little cast member keyring as well. I'll have to put that on my new keys, won't I? I'll show you a quick preview. These are all the pins I bought. It's not as many as I thought, but I've just got to work out in what order I stayed at the resorts and what order everything goes in, and there's a lot of seasonal type of ones. So yes, wish me luck. Oh, I've got a Key West. This isn't a Disney pin, but I've got a Key West pin. So I need to work out what goes where, and these are my Disneyland ones. I think I've worked out some sort of order. I'm going to put the pin Michelle got me and then my 2017s on this page, and then I'm going to have a new page to start. I remember I didn't get those first, but because they're 2017 I thought I'd put them first. My first pin I bought was Flower and Garden, because that's sort of when I arrived, end of February going into March. Then we went to Disneyland in California, so then I'm going to put these ones, and then this is the order. We did Volcano Bay, went to Key West with my mum and dad. Halloween party was before October 1st for the Epcot's 35th. Saratoga for our anniversary. We stayed at Wilderness Lodge as well, but I've already got a Wilderness Lodge pin, so I didn't need to get that. I ended up with 2 of these, but these were Christmas, New Year, staying at Contemporary Club Level, and then Art of Animation for my last ever night on my year away. So I don't think I did too badly, you know. That is a whole year of pins, and it's not too bad. I'm quite proud of that. Guys, I'm so excited for today. So I know a lot of you in my Q&A asked if I still speak to anyone that I went on the program with. Well, today I'm meeting up with Ella, Princess Ella WDW. I'll put her details below. She's so lovely. She's not in any of my vlogs yet, I don't think. We hung out more towards the end of my year. We did the princess rooms together and stuff like that. Oh no, she was in my Cowboys video that I posted ages ago, so you did meet her there. But yeah, I'm going to see her in Hull. I'm getting the train to Hull, and we're just going to have a nice catch up, a chin wag. I think we'll just probably end up being in Starbucks for hours just chatting. I can't wait. I have this really weird feeling that we're going to wear the same Spirit jersey, because we both wore these to the princess rooms, or if they're not the same colour, we're both going to be wearing a Spirit jersey. I can count on that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see her, because it is hard after the CRP. It's so hard to keep in touch with people because we're all from everywhere. We're all from all over the place, down in London, up north, in Ireland. We live everywhere, so it is hard to keep in touch, and no one's ever really from the same little town, and if they are, then that's lucky for them, sort of thing. But yeah, so we're gonna have a nice little day in Hull. I'll take you along, obviously. I'm just coming into St. Stephen's. It's like a shopping centre. It's the main shopping centre, I think. This is St. Stephen's. It's so modern in here. Everything's like made of glass. Oh, Krispy Kreme, yes! I love it already. This has got to be the coolest Starbucks ever. It's in its own little pod. I love it. This is where we're meeting. I think you generally have to get a lift up to this Starbucks pod. That is literally the coolest Starbucks I've ever seen. Come to Krispy Kreme. Look at all these donuts. Yes, I'm getting this one. I'm here in Hull with Ella. Hello. We are reunited and we're here with a load of donuts. Look at these. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Missing Disney.
Yeah. We've both been reminiscing over our time in Disney.
But we're in Hull. It doesn't get much better than that really, does it? Just the same as Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. What a change in backdrop. No castle, just this full, full shopping centre.
Never mind.
So what have you been up to?
Enjoying English food. Went to Disneyland Paris. Couldn't stay away for long.
And everyone go follow her because she's got new adventures coming up, haven't you?
Yes, I am next month going to join the Disney Fantasy on the cruise ship as a fairy godmother in training.
Woo!
So that'll be nice and fun.
Exciting.
More Disney magic.
Yeah. That was such a good time with Ella. We spent all day together. It's already 5:30. It was so nice. We went to Starbucks first, walked around the shops a bit and then ended in Krispy Kreme, as you saw there. We played the Disney Blu-ray Which One Should We Watch game, and somehow Aristocats won. Well, it was Aristocats and Wreck-It Ralph, and I wanted Aristocats and Simon wanted Wreck-It Ralph, so we've decided that we might try and watch both tonight, so we'll see how that goes. It's only 7:30, so we've got plenty of time. Good morning. It's really early. It's about 10 AM. I don't usually start filming this early, but well, it's not that early. It's early for me when I'm unemployed. I just looked on the website for our house and guess what? It's not there. It's not there, guys. Just wasn't meant to be, was it? That's okay. It was a long shot that it would all work out this smoothly, but it's fine. So it looks like it's gonna be December. That's okay. We've got more time now to keep saving so that we have nicer insides. Sounds weird, like nicer sofas and things. We can save and save while we're in our new jobs. So everything happens for a reason, and obviously that house just wasn't meant to be for us to move in then. That house in particular, or moving in August, it just wasn't meant to be. So that's okay. We just move on, onwards and upwards, but that does suck. I've been checking every day on the website, waiting for my contract to come through and waiting to see if anyone snaps it up, and it's gone. I just rang the development just in case there was a mistake or something, but no, it's been sold. It's been sold. Oh well. Plan B. I look so pale. I'm editing videos from Florida and I'm just so brown and blonde and I look so white here. Anyway, I'm going into town to meet Simon after work, which I'm just gonna go to the bank first though, because we're going to a town tomorrow called Whitby, where I was thinking we'd have to pay cash in places. They probably won't have card things. So I'm gonna get some cash out for tomorrow's antics. Simon came home at lunchtime. We're a little bit gutted that we've lost out on the house, but at least we know for sure now it's gonna be the end of the year, so we can start getting some plans together. We might have to rent, or my parents have kindly offered that we stay there to save a bit of money before we move, and so we've still got decisions up in the air at the moment, but at least we know for sure that it's going to be the phase 2 of the development. Good morning. I didn't film much last night, but we watched Wreck-It Ralph and I spent a good 2 hours. Virgin Holidays have sent me a load of pre-employment things, and they're like pre-employment classes and things I need to know before I go on my first day and stuff. That took ages and had to fill out loads of forms and things like that, so I did that, and then I'm just ready now. We're about to go to Whitby today, a little day out to Whitby. I'm really excited. I've never been there before. It's like a tiny little seaside fisherman town. I'm really excited to show you. So we are here, we're in Whitby. This is what Whitby looks like, doing a 360, and then look at this. This is Whitby Abbey. We just saw a sign. It was built in 657 AD. Isn't that crazy? And it said that Henry VIII tried to get rid of it, didn't he? Yeah. In the dissolution of the monasteries. It's gorgeous. So we're just coming down this path into the Whitby town. You can hear all the seagulls already. I'm really excited. We're going to try and find some nice fish and chips, aren't we, on the coast, and have a little look around. There's so many boats in this little harbour. I'll show you now.
And this as well is the final stop of the steam train that is the Harry Potter train.
Oh.
So you pick it up further inland and the...
Do you think we can see it? Can we go and see it today?
Yeah.
So that's the river, is it?
That's the River Esk and then down to the bay.
And that's the North Sea there.
Yes.
So it's the same coast as we are on Brid, but we're further up, aren't we?
We're further north, about
Further
30 something miles.
And actually, fun fact about this abbey, that abbey was based on Dracula, wasn't it?
No.
No, Dracula was based on the abbey.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And
Written by Bram Stoker in Whitby, yes.
there's a museum of him here, so we might go and have a look at, see if it's, I mean, we're not going to go if it's super expensive, but we'll see if we can see that, because that would be really interesting.
Apparently he learnt about Dracula in the library here.
In the Whitby Library?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And then just based it off that that abbey.
Yeah. When Dracula comes to Britain, his first port of call is Whitby, apparently, in the book. I've never read it.
No, I haven't. Simon's had a haircut, by the way.
Yeah, they needed it.
We're going to go along here. It's a famous 199 steps up to the abbey. So we're going to see if we can do it. And you can just about see the North Sea. It's really misty today.
It is, isn't it?
Look at this. You can see the sea better now. So we've just walked along this path and we're heading up towards Whitby Abbey. So, this is it. Look at the ruins. That's so cool. We've come in to look at the shop. There he is. Look at these old tapestries. Oh, they're for sale.
And I have a helmet.
You want a helmet? How much?
£125.
That's not too bad, actually. But no, we're not having that in our new house. We're going to walk all the way around this abbey to get a better look at it. This looks like an old gate, doesn't it? The way in. It's so weird how it's just like the bare structure of it.
Well, he would have burnt it down.
Yeah.
So all the floorboards and everything would have gone. Everything would have been made of wood.
What a shame. And then this is the view that it's got. So it can definitely spot for attackers, can't it?
Yeah, it said that the Vikings raided it as well.
We were just saying how beautiful, there would have been lovely glass in that.
Yeah, it might have been stained glass.
Yeah.
And that's facing east, so like most churches, gets the sun in the morning coming through the big stained glass.
We're going down here, and we didn't find the 199 steps, did we?
They're at the bottom of this.
The bottom of this, so we're going to go and have a look. Walking through graves. Down here to the town.
These gravestones are so old, you can't even see the name.
No.
It's like
It's a bit spooky. I know, it's really spooky, very Dracula-esque. 2005 renovation of the 199 church step. All those sponsors.
Yeah.
And then these are them.
Sponsor step.
Is it?
Yeah.
One step per sponsor?
Yep.
I wonder whose step this one is. It's bigger than the others.
Yeah, this is the easy bit.
Yeah, we're going down them. And then look at this. So cool. We're coming to the end of the 199 steps now. Look at these little houses
And I
here.
was just saying that, look at the width of that little greenhouse.
So tiny.
Jet is a black stone, isn't it?
Ah, the Whitby Jet.
So a lot of these shops will say that. There you go, jet black.
So it's jet stone?
Jet stone, yeah.
Oh.
It's famous for it here.
Look at this tiny little narrow road. It's busy as well. Oh yeah, there it is. Jet black. Jet of Whitby. Look at all these tiny little narrow buildings. I love all these shop fronts. Every single one is different colour, different stone.
It's a bit like York as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
What are they called?
The shambles. Look at this old building. This is a marketplace apparently. Oh, it still is as well.
Yep, people got little
We've
stalls.
got little necklaces and...
Yeah.
Should we go in?
Around it, yeah. It's open air, it's just...
Look at all these old coats.
How do you get upstairs? Through here, look. And then you get upstairs. That's the central staircase up and above.
So this is the way to the Captain Cook Museum. We're just going to see how much it is. So this is it. This is his house. 1688 it was. That's where James Cook lodged as an apprentice seaman. How cool. Oh yeah. So he would have done all his practicing here, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So his museum is closed, unfortunately. So we're just going to go into the shop. Was this one of his famous ships, the Endeavour?
Yes.
There's loads of books about him here.
He did everything, look. Voyage to the Arctic.
Oh yeah.
He went into the
Pacific. I can't believe though that he starts in little Whitby.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Ready for the next?
So we just looked in the shop, flicked through a few of the books, and we found out he actually sailed around Hawaii and Tahiti, all that sort of area, and the Polynesian, and that is why there's actually, you know, the quick service in the Polynesian, it's called Captain Cook's, so it's named after him because he obviously sailed around the Polynesian, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
Australia as well. I think he went that way because there's a Cook Strait, isn't there?
So they named it after him, maybe.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. It's a shame the museum's shut though, isn't it? Because we would have definitely gone.
Yeah.
Right, we're going back into the town now.
True.
We're walking this way. Apparently this whole bridge swings to let the big ships through. So apparently this Magpie Cafe is the top place to buy fish and chips, and you can tell because there is a line all the way out of the front of the place. Look at that. I don't think we're going to bother with that. So we're walking down this pier now, and we were literally up there a minute ago, weren't we? It's so misty.
See the beach huts down there.
Where?
Blue.
No. Oh yeah, all the different coloured beach huts.
It's a bit dark, isn't it?
Yeah. You can see the Abbey now. Look at you can see the 199 steps going up.
That's it, yeah. And there's a swing bridge that we just walked over.
Where's that?
The red one, the red bridge.
Oh yeah. Look at all the seagulls. We're just going up here, are we?
And that's a statue to Captain Cook, and that's that archway.
Yeah?
That's a whale jaw.
No.
Yeah.
It's massive though. We'll go and have a closer look, shall we? It is absolutely humongous. I would not want to be in the ocean with this massive whale. What does it feel like? Oh.
Smooth.
Yeah. It's just been weathered though, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Here we go. It's the lower jawbones of Balaena missi. Don't know what that is. Common name, the Greenland right whale or bowhead whale. Presented to the town of Whitby by the Anchorage Sisters.
Oh,
Alaska?
Alaska, yeah.
So what, they brought it over here from Alaska?
Must have done.
And here it is, just as a little alleyway with this view. That is so random. How random is that? And then we've got Captain Cook's little monument. Oh, it's got a bit about him. one of the world's greatest maritime navigators and explorers. This plaque...
He was only 51 when he died. Is that right? Yeah, 51.
And this is his little statue. Pollinators. Pollinators. Look at all these different coloured beach huts all around the coast. So we've come to Whitby train station because they have a Harry Potter train here. Because obviously on this east coast of Yorkshire, a lot of the filming for the train going to Hogwarts was filmed. And here it is. That's amazing. I feel like we're at Universal.
Yeah. So the train goes, you pick it up in Pickering, it goes all the way through here, Gothland, Gromont, and it comes to Whitby. Now one of those two, I can't remember which one it is Hogwarts station.
Oh.
And this is when the
So is this the train that's come and it's
come to Whitby?
Let's have a look at it.
So the footage from the film is flying over the top of the train while it's going through North Yorkshire moors.
Ah.
All that scenery is what you see when you come on this train.
This is so cool. And that, is this the train?
This is the train, I would imagine so.
That they use, so they would have enhanced it though, wouldn't they?
Probably.
Oh, there's people on it. Is that real coal as well?
Yeah. It's a steam engine.
Wow. You wouldn't think though that it's an actual steam engine.
Yeah? Who will probably say that?
You just think that it's all for show, you know, and it's actually electric or something.
What this one is?
This is so cool.
Also, in some evenings you can pay for these dining cards and come on and have like a Orient Express dinner. Look.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much it is, but you come on and have a 3-course dining.
Oh, it's going.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, they're just setting up for dinner now.
Don't you think they should make a bit of a fuss of it being Harry Potter a bit? There's no sort of Harry Potter things anywhere. No.
Someone's lost his trolley.
Yeah, it's coming backwards. This is so cool. It's going back to Hogwarts.
But look at the compartments, you can definitely tell that they're the ones that they would be in.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if that's showing up on there.
Here we go. How amazing! Absolutely amazing, isn't it?
It is beautiful. We ain't saw one of the 2 carriages. Look how far the carriages go.
I know. All in little old Whitby.
Yeah.
So this little town is full of fish and chip shops, but we're going to go to this one here, Alexander's Fish Restaurant. I love this little chippy. It's so cute. So we're just waiting for our fish and chips. Well, I've got sausage and chips, which have come with a salad, which is nice. Simon's got his fish and chips. And apparently in Yorkshire, the thing is to have bread and butter with your fish and chips. I've never heard of that before.
You make chip butties out of it.
Chip
and
butties.
all your butter starts to go all runny and melt.
Oh, I'm so excited. I am starving. Can't beat chip shop chips. Here's another weird thing that Yorkshire people do. Simon has covered his fish and chips in curry sauce. You enjoying it? Those fish and chips were absolutely delicious. We're now heading up here, back up the 199 steps, back up to the car. Knackered already. Whose idea was it to have fish and chips and then go up all these stairs?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a lovely day exploring Whitby. Honestly, one of my favourite things in the world to do is going to a new town, exploring it, learning a bit of its history. I just love it because you always find out something that you never knew before. That was definitely today. Tomorrow we're going to go for a little cycle. I think we're going to cycle up to Sewerby, which should be really nice. But yeah, we're just going to, it's about 5ish, we're going to relax, watch some television. the rest of the night and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. We are just getting ready to go into town today. I need to pick up my train tickets. I'm going home on Tuesday for good, and I need to pick up my train tickets from the machine that's in Bridlington because I'm not actually getting the train home from Brid. So I need to pick those up today. We're going to go to Tesco as well, I think, while we're there. There's a Tesco right next door. But yeah, let me tell you what happened last night. So I put up some pictures of us in Whitby, and you know my little obsession that's in my bedroom? I've got little pictures of Alistair Griffin. He's actually from there, or he lives there, and he replied saying, oh yeah, and like a thumbs up to my little tweet about Whitby. Oh my gosh, 2003, like Claire went crazy. So my heart was like, ah! So yeah, that was my little bit of claim to fame. Alistair Griffin replied to my tweet. And last night when we got in quite early-ish, it was like 5-ish, and we put on Winnie the Pooh just to have sort of on in the background. I think that's the first one that like Simon's sort of drifted off a bit. Not drifted off, but you know, he had his computer out and stuff, because it's not, you know, with Disney movies, they're sort of for adults, they are for adults as well as for kids. There's parts of each Disney movie for kids and part of it in the movie is for adults, whereas Winnie the Pooh is definitely more for kids. But I love it. I got all the nostalgia because I used to watch that on video, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Loved it. Anyway, so after that we watched Britain's Got Talent, which I absolutely loved. I definitely cried at one point as well. And then we watched Gosford Park until midnight. Has anybody seen that? It's so good. I absolutely love sort of whodunit sort of things like Poirot, Miss Marple, Sherlock Holmes. When I used to go to work with my dad, we'd put the audiobook of Sherlock Holmes on in the car, so little cassettes from the 1930s broadcast of it. I used to love it with Basil Rathbone for Sherlock Holmes. And so I have always loved sort of who did this, like who murdered who sort of thing. And Gosford Park is just like that, and I loved it. It was really good. It was hard to sort of learn everyone's names. You have to really concentrate, but we were watching that till midnight, and after it finished I was like, ah, it's so good. If anyone's, and Stephen Fry is in it, of all the people. Stephen Fry, definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. Simon's just called up the housing development, talked to them about another house that we've always sort of liked, because we're thinking now that we love that bedroom in the attic, but now that we definitely have to wait till December, there's another house. We've not seen the show home for, but we've seen that it's not going to be available for another, maybe start of next year. So we've just been asking questions about that one too. Just keeping our options open still. So I picked up my train tickets, okay, and on the way home we went to Tesco. We still have cheap eggs going in Tesco, and the Smarties one has Smarties inside the egg. How cool is that? This is going to be our dessert tonight. So our plan for this afternoon was to go for a little bike ride. However, we can't get into our bikes because the lock is completely over rusted or whatever it is. So, don't know what we're going to do here, Simon.
Right, hang on now, I'll go and see if there's any WD-40 downstairs.
WD-40. Is that going to work? Here he is, the man with the tools. At least we know no one's ever going to steal our bikes if we can't even get into it and we have the key.
Shiny.
Getting all the rust off.
No, it's not happening.
No. Oh, well, there are plans gone to pot.
Well, I'm not going to spend my afternoon bolt cutting off a bolt, especially if we don't have another bolt to replace it. So
should we go for a walk instead?
Yeah, we'll go for a walk.
Yeah. This is so funny. Oh, it's a bit windy, but last time I showed everyone this sea, the sea was here, crashing here in the gym, crashing up against here.
Yeah.
And now it's all the way out.
some more donkeys. They're the ones that walked all the way from Whitby.
Oh yeah, those donkeys there.
Yeah, do you know what the donkeys on the beach get for lunch?
Carrots?
And no, half an hour.
Oh, Simon.
It's a good dad joke, that.
That's a good dad joke. I like it. I like it a lot.
We're parked in Mickey 12, we're parked here.
I wish we were. Oh my gosh, someone's paragliding off Bridlington coast. That is so cool. Honestly, that's something I'd love to do. So here's Sewerby Cliff, and we're just heading over to Sewerby Stately Home over here. We've walked from the coast, and then this is now Sewerby Hall. So Simon just said Amy Johnson's, is it her plane?
I think her plane, definitely some of her equipment is in there.
That's so cool.
Was she the first woman to fly from UK to Australia?
Wow.
Did it say?
Solo.
Solo, yeah.
We're just peering over the edge of the cliff. Look at all this. We just got back in from our walk. It was really nice actually. The ocean air is just, you just can't beat that, can you? But I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. We're just gonna be watching some movies for the rest of the night. But I'm going home on Tuesday. I've got some, you'll see my car for the first time next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. Please like it if you did and subscribe if you haven't yet. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye!
Making memories, taking pictures is making memories, catching little pieces of time, making them yours, making them mine.